Hey guys, well, I know I'm going to be a bit quiet today. I've got a bit of a raspy voice. We're playing Doki Literature Club, something that I know is quite popular at the moment. I don't know why I'm using the trackpad. Anyway, so we're going to go on a new game. Dhea there we go. So that's us. This is apparently going to be a lot of reading. Hey. Oh god, that's lagging a bit, isn't it? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's completely oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. Further at me, that girl's name is Sayori, my neighbour, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep, making it more frequent, and I got kind of waiting up. But if she's going to chase up like this, I feel almost better off running away. However, I am very illiterate, by the way, so I struggle to read. And idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha! I overslept again. That's Sayori, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe it's... oh, that's me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop me for you. You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you need to wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Or whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that you did. In one of our many conversations which dismissively go along with whatever she said. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That sounds something like me. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried about that you wouldn't learn to socialize or any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs. It'll make you if it makes you happier. No promises though. Will you at least promise to try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I get myself lectured? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I wouldn't let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her memory at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Yee! The school days is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice, but I'll start with the anime club. I like anime. Sayori, hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Look around, and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I might catch up to you coming out of the classrooms, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Yeah, I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you may need some encouragement, so I thought I'd let you know. Know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, that's just mean. And also something I'd say. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was even aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the ones who proposed the club, she inherited the title, Vice President. said my interests in literature were guaranteed even to be less. To be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she is so cunning as to have planned it all of this out. I let out a long sigh. I mean, like, fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. Okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That sounds like something I'd exactly say. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used both for third year's classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the classroom. Welcome to the literature... Oh, girl one. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, the Alexa. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Something else I'd say. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quite quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, that's Natsuki, full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Aww. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people, like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. Ugh, the face of hell itself. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down. We've made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, and as Sayori mentions, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri... God, this is a lot of names so quickly. Walks over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! She looks like she's just seen something she never wants to see again. It's just like Sayori's just kind of like, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The biscuits are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. You never know anything about me. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, Monika, and then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. And Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this before? Made them for you or anything? Wait, what? I thought you technically did, sorry. I thought you what? I thought you technically did, Siri said. That makes no sense. Well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Nasugi's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Good on me. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I could just watch that. Oh man, I'm like really tired at the moment. It's like midnight and I'm recording this and like she's carrying a table seat. What the fuck's a table seat? She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean... I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading... Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I do. Being British. Well, Irish, but British. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Aww, so cute. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun, exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Why weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel nothing but arguing and the budget, the publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages other people to get... And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all efforts to start something brand new, especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different goals. All interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Alex, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read over these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering this. Manga? I read a lot of manga in real life, to be honest. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she was wanting to say something, but keeps quiet. Not really much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. Ignore that sound, by the way, if you heard that. My favourites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. That's interesting. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to be reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious the way that her eyes light up as she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Well, anyway, I've been reading into a lot of horror horror, a lot of horror lately, and I read horror books once. I read a horror book once. Sorry, I'm really can't read today. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to in the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? But I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, even if it's for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last love meeting. It looks like you were trying to work on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is so cute as you are. Is as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles? Oh, I can't read. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hand over her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's actually pretty impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. That's not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing skills is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your own readers, exposing the vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Run out of breath. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe. If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Ooh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bonds of the club. Isn't that right, Alex? Monika smiles warmly at once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're all back to the original topic of me joining, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other jobs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. Oh, that is me normally. Sorry about my head being like this. I don't know why I've gone like that. But I'm sorry. I thought, the Alexa. You all defenseless. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. I'm writing a poem. If writing a poem seems to be the price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I'm just gonna look deep. Like, yeah, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. This Natsuki is like the female version of me. I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. And thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everybody remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, then bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. I'm looking forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? That sounds like me all over again. I already feel the anxiety whelming up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat, and Natsuki clean up her food. Hey, Alexa, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Syria and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for the club. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure with good fortune, I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing the poem tonight. And here we go, we're going to write the poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick whatever you think but like something good might happen to whoever likes the poem in life. Okay. Right, so I'm going to try and focus on making Yuri happy. So she likes dark stuff, so we're going to go with horror, disarray, rain cloud. Oh, no, that didn't exactly go right. Pain. Dark. Why am I making you happy? Capable. Yep, there we go. Vitality. Hopeless. Angry. Fear? Nope, wrong one. Alone. Nope. I accidentally clicked to grief. Ooh, gotta go dark. Ooh, oh god, I don't even know anymore. Broken. Bouncy. Ambient. Misery. Heartbeat. Unstable. Facetious. Massacre. Frightening. Ooh. Vivid. Yeah. Effulgent. Lust. I don't know what effulgent means. But at least we got that one right. So we're gonna save. Yep. Did that save right? Yep. Okay, that did save. Right. So that's going to wrap it up for this video because my voice is starting to hurt again and you can hear it coming up in my nasals. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still a bit confused, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's underneath Zora, and the one's over in the bottom right corner. And I will see you peeps in the next video. Peace out.